Lightweight bout here, Mike Breeden coming in at plus 224 against Terrance McKinney, who's stepping in on short notice. He comes in at minus 284, over under 1.5 rounds, plus 225 for the over, minus 300 for the under 1.5 rounds there, and 2-3 in his last 5 for both guys. Mike Breeden coming in as the underdog. He was supposed to take on Lando Venata. McKinney, obviously, we just saw him a few weeks ago take a loss to Nazim Sadikov. He got submitted in the second round. In this one, he comes in as the big favorite. He was an underdog in that one. And, I mean, this is another one that's like recency bias. Terrance McKinney hasn't looked good as of recently. He's picking up a couple losses in a row. The hype train, I don't want to say is dying, but it's not looking good at the moment. Comes in here, though, as still as a pretty sizable favorite, and maybe just a favorable matchup for him. Maybe a fight that he thinks he can win pretty easily. That's probably why he's taking it, considering he had a loss just a month ago. But Mike Breeden, are you giving him any chance to make it 3 straight losses for Terrance McKinney?
I don't think so. Like you said, McKinney's hype is on life support right now, and the plug's going to get pulled if he loses this one. But I look at the Alexander Hernandez fight for Mike Breeden just 2 fights ago, and he was pressured in the first round. He kind of got the kitchen sink thrown at him by Alexander Hernandez, and then obviously lost that fight in the first round by stoppage. And that's exactly the style that Terrance McKinney shows in the first round. He'll come out, he'll get in your face, he'll throw the kitchen sink at you and, try to get you out of there. And he's super powerful and explosive, especially in the first 5 minutes. So he's definitely capable. I mean, this dude put down Matt Frevola, and nobody's doing that. Frevola's knocking everybody out now. Nobody can touch him, not Drew Dober, not anybody. But Terrance McKinney was able to right off the bat. So this is a get-right spot for McKinney. I was hoping he wouldn't come in here as such a big favorite because I was going to hammer him if he was anywhere near minus 150 to 200. I think that would have been, playable for him because he does have that wrestling in the first round as well, and he could get a submission as well. I just don't think Breeden he's not a caliber of fighter that Terrance McKinney's losing to. Like, Terrance McKinney should beat guys like this, especially guys that have been beaten in the first round before. I think McKinney's very capable, and I'll be looking at that number too. First round knockout. I think it's very, very live. And this is kind of a, buy low spot on Terrance McKinney, in my opinion. So I'm going to take him here.
Yeah, I'm going to take him too. Because I just think he knows he can beat this guy. My only question is, like, at what point does the game plan change? And is it going to be this time? Like, the game plan has always been go out there and just throw caution to the wind. He's looked a little bit more calculated as of recently. He's been opening up with the takedowns, or at least trying to go with the takedowns early. It's almost like it's not even like a takedown. It's like find myself with my hands around the waist and just kind of drag him down to the ground so I can get on his back type of thing. And if he does that to Mike Breeden, I think he can finish him. So I think it's probably going to be a round 1 sub or maybe round 2. That's getting bold because we don't know how McKinney looks in round 2, but I think it's probably a round 1 sub. If I had to place anything, it's probably the route I'd go. But yeah, I mean, still fairly chalky for a guy that's on back-to-back losses. It's tough. Do think he wins, and he's going to be my pick. But yeah,
here's the thing though for Terrance McKinney, it's like we know he's got the great first round. His game plan maybe needs to change where he conserves a little energy and can last longer. But taking this on short notice, it just feels like he's going to have to go out there and make it first round or bust, being this short notice. So it's interesting. He could come out there ultra aggressive and just look to finish it right away. But if he can't, then what happens? Like, it's such a question mark in this fight.
I mean, once again, it's like, you could just live bet Breeden after round 1. So, I mean, and he's back-to-back second-round losses. You're probably getting a good price after round 1 after he's had his back, the whole round. So, yeah, I mean, probably look at that too.